You ever get that feeling where you get like a little bit of a really good thing? Yeah, we're back. It's like every day right now, I'm just climbing. I can tell like the way I look at things, my eyes are just like I'm hyper focused. And I'm doing the critical tasks that are part of the 75 hard mental toughness program. But I'm getting to a stage where it's going to be not only valuable, but essential that I roll that type of approach over into all the goals that I have. Because look, I've got things set up like mentally that I need to put out and I need to execute on step by step by step by step. That means a couple things at a personal level. It's one, an increased intolerance. Increased intolerance for anything that's not pushing me forward and, developing what I need to develop. Now there are different ways to do that. This can come off as probably insensitive, which, some people are going to think that it is regardless. Can't please everybody with that. But, there are different ways. Say your vision is to own your own bank. Well, it might feel like it's not valuable to go volunteer like every Saturday, say at a food bank, but really that's very valuable. You're instilling those relationships, you're understanding the people in the community, and you're seeing where needs are, so that when you have that vision come to life and come to fruition, then you can directly impact those people at a greater level than you can right now. That's the focus. It's looking with a 1 to 2 year horizon. Like I'm not the most social person to begin with, but look, man, I'm not about to sit around and go, to the movies with some friends right now. It's just not what I'm about to do. It really depends on a lot of things, but everything's intentional. Like I'm right now, like this whole mental toughness program too. The other thing I wanted to do was just build my reliance on God, because I know that I can't accomplish my goals on my own. Like that's first of all, like that's, I can't do it. So I need to be incredibly reliant on God. And this program, the focus, one of the focuses for me has been reaching out to God at a greater depth and seeking Him and pushing forward for what He has for me, how He wants to use me. So, that's the other thing. It's got to be bigger than me, and it's got to be, more widespread than me. But like I wanted to start this thing again to get locked in, and man, I'm like, some people say there's like a runner's high, there's like a high when you lift weights sometimes. What else is there? Like extreme sports, you can have one like, you parachuting and you skydiving or something. People get that. Just winning in general gives you a high, but the type of clarity and just the hunger to go after exactly what you've identified, there's nothing like that. There's nothing like that, period. Yeah. Like I don't, at this point in time, this day 20, no personal excuses, zero. You got something to do, you show up and you do it. And that's the way I look at myself in the mirror every day now. I've had a morning workout start before 8 a.m. every single day except for once. And that was when I was visiting two friends, and both workouts were done with them. Every other time, my workout started at 8 a.m. or before. Just about 8 a.m. or before. But that's my goals, that's my vision, that's the things that I'm trying to bring to fruition. You know, they said a youth group on Thursday night. They said, "What are you trying to do to get ready for God to work in your life?" And I said, "Look, I'm preparing the soil, turning over the soil. I'm pruning things that don't need to be there, and I'm doing a lot of weed whacking. I'm almost done whacking weeds. That means everything that's going to grow is going to have a clear path." So, you know, I'm just telling myself every day I wake up and say, all right, buckle up, because it's time to put my head down, it's time to keep grinding, it's time to keep going, and that's the focus at every level. That's the focus at every level. Let me just keep moving. So, one last thing. My house been out of hot water for 5 days. The leasing office, I called them, they came over. They fixed the hot water heater on Friday. They didn't fix it right. Whatever they did, it didn't work. Tried to shower on Saturday. It didn't heat up. It's a cold shower. Right now, I'm about to make that shower as cold as I can. And I'm not looking forward to it. But I know as soon as I step out of that shower, I want to be grateful that I did it. That's where I'm at, because that's my goal right now. My goal is like a paper airplane. You know that the tighter you fold it, the tighter you press those creases, the farther it's gonna go. That's what I'm doing. I'm folding that airplane nice and tight. I'm ironing over those creases, so that when God gives me a direction and he puts some wind behind me, if I'm a paper airplane, I'm ready to go a mile. Paper airplanes don't fly a mile, but I'm ready to do so. That's what I'm here for. We're not even 3 weeks in. Look, man, but I've done this thing before. I went through this last year and I fell off. No way. No way. I finished last year and then I fell off. No. This right here, the way I feel right now, nah. I can't give this thing up. No way. Because I know that God can best use me when I have full clarity, when I have full hunger, when I have full tenacity, full discipline. That's when I'm at my best. So I had to keep pushing forward. But the thing is, I know life's going to get harder. So if that's inevitable, life is inevitably going to get harder. I'm going to make it harder on myself. I'm going to make it harder on myself. Here's what I got coming up. We got an increased social calendar. We got some projects that I'm working on, that I've thought about working on, that need to get off the ground. I gave myself a deadline. End of the year, I got 3 things that I need active by the end of the year. Right now, they're not. They're my thoughts. Or they're just kind of existing. So I got those things, and then the other thing, I got some trips coming up. I got a trip in October. I gotta go see the family in the Midwest. A couple of my aunts coming in town. So I was like, all right, let me go up there. You know, Thanksgiving coming around. Be after I'm done with this program, but still coming around. And I gotta make sure that I'm gonna be proactive in that sense. And who knows, I might even fly over to Turkey. That'll be fun. You got a 12-hour flight with a 6-hour time change. How you gonna get 2 workouts in? I do it right before I get to the airport, and I gotta do it what? On the plane. Look, man, we're gonna get this thing done. Life's gonna get harder. I'm gonna make it harder on myself. Because I know how I'm gonna push through. That means I gotta do it. Over and over and over and over. I gotta keep doing it. Because it's the same principle thing I just said. God wants to use all of us. He created all of us. But I know He can't use me when I'm tired, when I'm lazy, when I'm slacking. He can't use me because I'm not going to be able to perform, or I'm not going to be able to operate at my best. Right now, look, I've never been at this level before. I was here last year, close to it. But the mentality, nah, we weren't quite there. We weren't quite there at all. I was more lenient, less resilient. But those days are done. I'm ready to work. I'm ready to get up and I'm ready to work. I got my goals. I got my things outlined. I have the clarity. Now I need the execution. I got my mind in the right spot. So, God willing, we're going to keep going. Day forward. God bless.